Hello, hello. Lisa, 4K, what's going on? Thanks, guys. It's kind of crazy. You go from putting videos up and people seeing you indirectly, and now here you are. What's going on? Hello, sir. Make people blue. I learned how to do that. Hello, Gianamos. It's good to see you guys. Basaya. Oh, many different names for Basaya. Ivy, my good friend. Thank you for coming. Looking forward to this. There's really no plan for the day. Can you guys hear me okay? Really no plan for the day. We're just going to hang out and just talk. And I don't know, I just figured this could be a good way to get out here and meet you guys. If you had any questions, we want to talk about anything. Hello, Miss Buzica. Great to see you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. 4K. I can make ramen noodles. Take me 3 minutes. Pretty easy. That recipe was pretty cool. What I like about it is it's very versatile. You can make pretty much anything you want. I think it would be cool to use those fire noodles in an omelet. That'd be pretty awesome. Andrew, out until further notice. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I watched a couple of your lives, obviously, and watched your replays. Gave me a little confidence as a newcomer to do some live streaming. So thanks, buddy. Pinoy, did you have a few cold ones before your first LS? I wish I did, but I do have. The brewery I work for now has become quite the beverage company. We have hard seltzers, beer. Joe and Jenny, hey, what's going on? Volag, what's going on? We did become we're a distillery now, so I do have vodka cocktails in the background, just in case. Aylin, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in from the Philippines. I know it's late. Miss Musica, yeah, this is I think I got this when I first moved into this apartment because in my one big room, it's like the kitchen, dining room, living room all together. So it allows me to separate the rooms into different rooms, and it makes a great backdrop for a live stream. Manny, what's going on, bro? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I got to get down there once it starts to warm up. We've got to go out. I don't know when Jason's coming back, but we can go and hang out and do some cool videos. Aylin, hi, how are you? It's great to see everybody. Melody, thank you so much. Great to see you. It's awesome to see all these people that in the chat that when I first started my YouTube channel back in June were there and helped me get to this point now where I'm doing live streams, which I never thought would happen. Melody, Panoy, Basaya, everyone, Avi, everyone in here, I really appreciate your friendship. But overall, yeah, I mean, this morning I just kind of, I got up thinking about, this whole entire live stream the whole time. There's a cool little breakfast spot down there in my apartment that I walk down to on Sundays. Been going there for years. It's good to see them. And I came back and I was just relaxing and chatting with Lisa, Basaya. Everyone was like, hey, you're going to do great, RS. She sent me a message. But you guys, I really appreciate all the support. How to Hawaiian, buddy? What's going on? Awesome. Hey, have a great day at work. Don't work too hard. Just don't hardly work, because then you won't work, My Suburban Adventures, thanks for coming in. Really, really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so just hanging out right now. I have a cooking show on. I'm just hanging. Really great to see you guys. I know that a few things, like when I first started here, I've been watching YouTube since about 2006, believe it or not. And I was just one of those people that just kind of watch videos. I used it as like my Google. Anytime I needed something, I would go to YouTube. And then last year, with the situation and having a lot of time on my hands with some friends that were pretty successful in YouTube, said, hey, why don't you try and start a channel and see what's going on? And so I had a initial goal of just doing about 10 videos. And now I think I'm closing in on 50, and I'm looking at live streams. So it's pretty awesome how things progressed. And, I honestly, there were a couple times when, the purge came on and I was like, oh man, I was putting a lot of work into it on top of my full-time job. And I was like, oh man, is this worth it? But honestly, like, the people I've met and the experiences I've had have made it worth it, Yeah, 4K initial goals are great. And, I was talking to Jason about it, when I first started, and he, everyone has given me advice and said, hey, just have fun and, just keep doing what you're doing, of course, in the back of your mind, you think, you're like, oh, I want to be monetized. And, that's a good goal. I think out of the two goals for being monetized in general, the 1,000 subscribers is, probably the easiest to get. I don't want to say it was simple, but I think that's just, something that, it could be a first goal. I know watch hours are important, but, I don't know. It was, overall, I think, as you go along, you kind of change, the way that you do things. Initially, when I first started Zeekman channel, which Zeke is my last name, by the way, and it is literally spelled Zeek. When I first started, originally was just going to do some beer reviews and some travel, but obviously couldn't travel. And, as I started to make changed, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do this. So I like gadgets. I like things that are kind of neat and unique. So let's do gadget reviews. So I've been doing those. But honestly, just like 4K and Manny, I just really love to get out and travel and, get things going and really be out and about and meet people. That's what makes me the happiest. So I'm really looking forward to getting out and doing a lot more travel videos and food videos out on the street. There's some really great restaurants in my area. Chilled Moon, hi. my friend. I will get to the Dominican. I will. I do. It's not that far from here. It's like 3 hour flight. No big deal. It's beautiful, beautiful there also. Looking forward to it. Marty Duffy. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Lisa, shaky. Woo! Last night was fun. we had Yenny and Basaya, Panoy and myself up on Basaya's live stream, and we were all dancing. It was fun. Oh, Marty, you work a lot. You work a lot, and Ivy drives a lot. It seems like that's what you guys are doing. Lisa, twerk. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. You don't know. You can only see me from here down. I may not have pants on right now. Yeah, it was fun. Well, we were chair dancing. We weren't like up and dancing. We were doing the single finger point. Yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, so what's going on? Work this year is going well. I work for a brewery in Connecticut, Two Roads Brewing Company, as you can see. Just working hard, trying to get a lot of things out and about going. We have a lot of new products. It's been tough, obviously, with restaurants closed, but we're working hard. Yeah, man, it's snow tomorrow. Man, the city I live in already declared snow emergency, so everyone has to move their cars off the streets and everything. V-Love, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Oh, Randy, really? Tonight? Yeah, I'm in so I have a parking lot in my apartment building. I'm in like the worst spot. I got to move my car. It's like right where they pushed all the snow. I'm going to get snowed in. I don't want that to happen. Ivy, yeah. Free beer, free whatever you want. No problem. It'd be fun. The brewery is a lot of fun to go to and visit. We have a 12-acre beer campus. We have outdoor areas, concert settings, rooftop bars, all kinds of different beer. It's a lot of fun. 4K, yeah. Actually, 4K. I'm gonna keep in touch. Obviously, keep in touch. But I was supposed to go to Toronto last year to watch the Blue Jays play the Yankees, and I had a whole entire weekend set up, and obviously I canceled. But I have a free round trip ticket to Toronto. It's only an hour flight, but I didn't want to drive 10 hours either. So I will be getting up to Toronto this year. I'm going to try to schedule it around to go to a Blue Jays Yankee game, but hopefully we can hook up. That would be a lot of fun. Lisa, it's all right. We have non-alcoholic stuff at the brewery also. I have like this grand vision of setting up the first like YouTube international meetup at the brewery and invite like obviously all of us and just international people to come and visit. I think that would be a really awesome experience. It's kind of be like a oh, bye, Aylin. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. But if we had like international YouTube beer fest, that would be amazing. If anyone has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I'll answer anything. I'm trying to make everyone blue here. If you want to drop your links, you can do that too. It's a free chat here. Do whatever you want. Joe and Jenny, King of Beers. So is that where would that be? Minnesota? No, not Minnesota. V-Love, yes, Guinness. Guinness is one of the best beers in the world. I've drank beer all around Europe and all over the United States, and Guinness it's a great beer. Lisa, my favorite beer. Well, that's a good question. I like all different kinds of styles of beer. I don't really like one specific beer, so to speak. I love English ales and I love German beer. English ales are really nice. They're easy to drink. German beers I love because they're so fresh and they're so clean all the time. Manny, I can drink Coronas too. I can pound them. But overall, I mean, if I was to pick any beer, it would be like a nice crisp German Pilsner or a nice English brown ale. I think those would probably be the two types of beer or styles of beer that I would lean towards the most. They're typically lower in alcohol, and they're full of flavor just from the ingredients. Like no one's adding chocolate or any marshmallows or anything to them. But I just love it. I love the crisp, clean beers to drink. They're great. Donkey beer. What's donkey beer? We love 4K IPAs. Yeah, I like IPAs. They were good. Some are a little too hoppy for me, a little too bitter. Ivy, San Miguel. Yeah, I have San Miguel in my fridge. I got it from the Filipino store here, right near my house. Chilled Moon, Presidente. I don't know if I've ever had it. I've seen it in the stores. It's definitely a good beer. So I know a lot of people buy it. Yeah, until further notice, I did this little, one year our sales team at the brewery won a trip. We hit our ultimate goal that year. It was like a super stretch goal. So 15 of us went to Germany and the Czech Republic. We hit 2 towns in Germany and then 2 towns in the Czech Republic, starting in Munich, going to Bamberg, Germany, which is the home of Rauch beer, which is smoked beer. Then we went over to Pilsen. And then from Pilsen, we ended the trip for 3 or 4 days in Prague. And let me tell you, it was a great trip, but you know, the German beers in general were amazing. Pinoy Red Horse, yeah, I got to try it. I got to find it. Actually, I think the Filipino store near my house has Red Horse. I gotta buy some. It comes in the big bottles too. Santorini, Greece, donkey beer. Yeah, I'd like to get to Greece. What a beautiful coastline. Holy cow. It reminds me of southern Italy. Yeah, so it's kind of cool how I got into the beer business. It's a little bit of a story, but I don't mind sharing. And so way back when I was in high school, I was on the swim team, and my coach Jeff, he was actually into beer at the time, but he didn't influence us that way. But long story short is I stayed friends with him after high school through college and everything. And we became best friends. He's been there through my whole life. He's seen me grow up. but he's always been into craft beer. So his influence of learning about beer and the sales world and how to sell beer and how to make beer, which was cool because, I got to brew with him a lot. And so I just kind of was, I don't know, just kind of got into the beer business through my friend Jeff. And that was, 20 something years ago. And now, I was a swimming coach for a little while, for about 20 years. I coached high school teams. I coached some USA swimming teams. I've had the opportunity to coach at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Was out there for a little while, had some athletes make Olympic trials, and it was a lot of fun to go to those big meets, being, right up front and center with like Michael Phelps and all these great swimmers. And then eventually I decided that being a swimming coach was something that I had accomplished, and I wanted to move on from there. So believe it or not, I went to nursing school. From nursing school, I was able to get a job at Yale New Haven Hospital here in Connecticut in surgery. And I did that for about 8 or 9 years and decided that I wanted to sell beer. Two Roads was opening, and I had the opportunity to get in at the ground level. I was one of the first 30 employees hired there, and now Two Roads is the 40th largest craft brewery in the country out of 8,000, and I'm in sales. So now I sell beer, and that's where the kind of connection goes with my friend Jeff. So it went swimming, beer, swimming, nursing, beer, and now it's beer. But anyway, we were over there and in Europe, and we drank quite a bit. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Pinoy. When I always make the joke, in surgery, we made people have a better life, and and now we're selling beer to make people happy and celebrate life. Lisa, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? That's a great question. I would love, I haven't been there yet, and it's kind of in the works to go there this year to see what the country is about, but I would love to go check out Thailand. I know that out until further notice, spent some time there. But I'd like to go check out Thailand. A lot of people say that is a great place to live. I'd like to check out the Philippines also. Obviously, with all my friends here, and Pinoy talks about it a lot and how great it is. I would love to visit the Philippines to try to get a sense if that's somewhere that I would want to live. But if you were to ask me right now, out of all the places I've visited in Europe, I think the one place that I would love to probably live for now, for a lot of different reasons, would be Amsterdam. It's centrally located in Europe. What I loved about Amsterdam is you can be as naughty as you want, or you can be as good as you want in Amsterdam. It offers you a lot of life. The people seem to be really cool. The food there is amazing. The Indian food in Amsterdam, if you ever go, you got to check it out. The Indian food there is amazing. I had the best apple pie I've ever had in Amsterdam at Winkel 43. If you ever go there, you got to check it out. But another great thing about Amsterdam is obviously everyone rides bikes, and they have bike lanes and bike highways and all this, and it's a very, very flat city, so it's easy to get around. But I loved Amsterdam, and I like the fact that it was centrally located in Europe. You can get really anywhere by train from there. Germany's right there, England's right there. Every place is really close. But I would love, if right now, I would like to be, I would live in Amsterdam, definitely, no doubt. When I went over there, I went over for, I don't know, it was probably about, I think 10 days, 2 weeks. I went all outside of Amsterdam also. I went to cheese factories and things. But what I loved about Amsterdam is it was just had everything to offer in life. V-Love, 45 minutes from Amsterdam? What? Yeah, the red light district's crazy. Let me tell you, holy cow. I walked through there for the first time and saw things I'd never saw in my life. Pinoy next November? Oh, Amsterdam, yeah, definitely. Pretty reasonable too. And it's so close to Belgium too. I mean, if we're talking about beer, we have the best German beer, you have the best Belgian beer. Hello, Jan. Nice, thanks for coming in. But I was surprised at the Indian food in general in Amsterdam was awesome. V-Love, what did I see? Well, I'll tell you what I saw. So, blue in Amsterdam, really? So I got to tell you. All right, so here's the deal. I got to obviously give the censored version of what I saw. So I stayed in this really nice hotel, and yeah, 4K. What happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam. So I was walking towards where I kind of thought the red light district was. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to check it out," whatever. So I walk and I look to my left, and like there was like a stairwell that went down into like this little alcove to a set of doors. And I saw some, how do I put it? Let's say a woman who had her shirt off and was not very attractive, yelling at me to come see her daddy. That's the censored version of what I saw. Yeah, Daryl, boo hiss, I know. Thanks for coming, buddy. Mohammed, Jason's in Mexico. But yeah, so I loved Amsterdam. So Lisa, yeah, that's where I probably, if I had a choice right now, that's probably where I would stay. Actually, on my second to last day in Amsterdam, Churros, the brewing company is really cool. They're very flexible. I mean, you can literally work as long as you're getting your job done. They're pretty flexible about where you live. I had a whole entire plan out until further notice. I really wish I could tell the actual full story of what I saw, but I can't. So 2 days left in Amsterdam, and I had such a good time, and I just love the city. It's clean, it's beautiful, the architecture, everything about it is just awesome. I had this plan on I'm not going home. And I was ready to call the owner of the company and say, hey, listen, here's the deal. I can still fly back to Connecticut once a quarter for meetings and set things up and still do it. I had it all planned out, and then I came back down to reality. I was like, Dan, you gotta go home. Lisa, yeah, I will. I'll tell you the story. It's crazy. And in the red light district, when you're walking around, obviously everyone's partying and it's a lot of fun. But when you're walking, they have outside urinals. So, for a guy, like if you have to go to the bathroom, you just kind of walk up and walk in and right outside, and then you just finish your business and you walk away. Did you notice that the Dutch take a lengthy amount of time serving in restaurants? Yeah, I mean, they're at their own pace. A lot of people that live in Amsterdam love living in Amsterdam. And, when they found out I was American, they said, we're glad that we don't live there. And I was like, yeah, we all have our things. But the red light district, it was, I mean, it was interesting. You know, marijuana is obviously legal over there. You know, everyone does their own thing, but you know, it is family oriented. There's a lot to do, a lot of outdoor markets. But the food there is really, really awesome. Tried herring, which is, you know, basically a raw fish, in this little fishing village up north. And let me tell you, it was something I will never forget. 4K, yeah, cannabis. It's up and coming. We actually we just released the cannabis beer at the brewery. Pineapple sour D. V-Love, yeah. And that's definitely something about Amsterdam is discovery, man. Like, if there is any way to describe Amsterdam, it's definitely discovery. But I'm looking forward to getting back to traveling. I'm definitely would love to get back over to Europe. I definitely want to go to, I want to go to, where do I want to go? Budapest. I would love to see Budapest. I think it'd be great to see. I've spent a lot of time in Western Europe. I'd like to see Eastern Europe, see the Russian influence on that part of the country. I'd love to go to Belgium, mainly for the beer. Great Belgian beer. I mean, it's amazing. And like I said before, I would love to get into Asia, Thailand, Philippines, all the way over there. I'd love to go to Japan, check out China. 4K, I can send you some. I don't know if it'll make it over the border. Prague was awesome. Such a medieval town. You take the hike and you go up the hill up to the castle, and it is really an experience. All these old bridges, they're just, you know, they've been there for centuries. Hello, Sachuchu. Daryl, your heritage, half Czech Republic. So I have a slow mode on the live chat. I put 3 seconds in between each message. So I don't know if it's a little slower than what you're seeing, but I slowed it down a little. I wanted to make sure I was able to communicate with everybody. Messiah washing dishes, nice. In the future, I'll probably experiment a little bit with StreamYards also. For today, I wanted to just do a straight YouTube live stream, so I wasn't distracted with other outside influences of StreamYards or Streamlabs and this, and what if something goes wrong, and this is new to me. So I decided to go straight YouTube live so I could talk to you guys, and we could chat. You know, it's one thing, like, if, you know, if someone's in a live stream and we're chatting on the side or whatever, but, you know, I like to make sure that you guys get to know me a little and we can talk and, you know, tell stories just like I'm doing. Yeah, I had the Amsterdam experience. I mean, that's just the beginning. I mean, I can't even tell you the things that I saw people doing, but I had some great experiences in Italy. I went to Italy, which was Zanron. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming. Italy was amazing. I went to Italy. So my mother passed away when I was 15, and she loved Italy. So I knew that at some point in my life, I had to go to Italy for my mom. So I went over there. I spent 2 weeks in Italy, and I went to started in Rome. Then I went to Florence and Venice, and then I took a train from Venice all the way over to Milan, and then from Milan I took a day trip up into Switzerland. But I had a great experience in Italy. It was awesome, a lot of fun. And I just want to throw it out there. Silos, what's up, buddy? I want to throw it out there. If there's any point in your life that you can get over to check out Venice, you really don't need a lot of time in Venice, but it is a sight to see. I remember, like, I got out of the train into the taxi, like into the grand space, and then you have to go out and you have to get a water taxi to wherever you're going. But when you walk out of the train station and you look in Venice, you're just like, what? You can't even believe it. It really is a sight to see. And they put out into the ocean now, they put some kind of a breaker. And so it's minimizing the amount of water that's actually flowing into Venice now. And this past year was the first time that Venice didn't flood. So they're actually trying to, rebuild the city because it was literally sinking. It's pretty great city to check out. Lisa, my next trip, I don't know. Definitely Toronto is in the near future. I would like to go to Budapest. I'd like to go there. Thailand's high on the priority list. See you later, Daryl. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I know on my channel, I put in a questionnaire, and it was like, oh, what is there that you would like to know? And a couple of people put some questions. I answered one of them. I think Philippines On Demand asked, why I started a channel. And I think I answered that before. And someone said, oh, how do you decide what content you're going to make? And honestly, it's just kind of, what I'm interested in at the time on what videos I'm going to film and I'm going to make. Lisa, what was the question? Silos, you nailed the donut challenge. If there was a way to do it, that was the way to do it. Smash 6 donuts together. You should have said 1 bite. Everyone knows the rules. Tina, how are you? It's great to see you. Trying to catch up here, making people blue. Drop your links, connect, just like every other channel. Make sure that you all become friends. I know we all are. Super Dave, what's going on? Good to see you. 4K, you cook a lot? That's awesome. And that's something that actually I never thought I was going to be doing for the Zeekman channel, was cooking. I just happened to one day decide that I was going to do a cooking video with Pear, and I'm doing a lot of cooking videos lately, but I'm home a lot too, so. What's your favorite video to create so far, and why? Well, that's a good question. There's one particular video that I just had a blast making, and then there's a group of videos that I loved making. The one video that was so much fun to make for me, and it was the Mexican food truck video. I was really excited about it. I love Mexican food trucks. Actually, I think Manny Explores, myself, and Jason Rupp, we were in Jackson Heights, Queens, and we went to a bunch of food trucks, and but that was fun. But the Mexican food truck video was great because these Mexican food trucks over in New Haven are authentic. They're authentic Mexican food. Everything is fresh. They use great ingredients. The tacos that they put out of the truck and burritos and everything they put out are one true authentic. Like, I mean, people that who come from Mexico to eat this Mexican food, they love it. So that was a lot of fun. And there was a couple instances in that video where like when I was eating the food, I was eating it. I actually enjoyed the food so much that I forgot I was filming. So I was like, oh man, this is so good and everything. And so when I went, I pooped my pants. What's up? So when I went to edit the video, there was a lot of footage, and I was like, oh, I don't remember saying that. And it actually became a lot of fun to edit and put together. The group of videos that I loved that really drove home for me as far as like YouTube is definitely something that I want to do were the Puerto Rico video series, because the initial plan for my channel was to be a travel channel. So to be able to share traveling and everything was amazing. It felt great to edit those videos and share them out with everybody. It was kind of an emotional thing for me because just to share the video and know that I had a great experience, and when everyone had such positive responses to the videos in general, it felt great. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the Puerto Rico videos, which gave me a lot of motivation to make more travel videos in the future. Hazy, hello. So guys, next week, I'm going to have another kind of a shout out video, food video, and it's going to be for Hazy Cheesy. And I made these amazing spicy, hazy, cheesy nachos, and I made the whole entire thing. So that'll be coming out next week. So we'll do a premiere on that also. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I absolutely love to travel, and I know Lisa, and on top of that, I just know, like, when I was editing those videos and I was just looking at my expression on my face, like everywhere I was, like, I just love to travel. It's part of me. It's part of my soul. And I think it came through in the content. Favorite food to cook? Lisa, you have great questions. I love this. I love to cook anyway. I mean, I like to bake. I like baking. I like, obviously, everyone calls me Blueberry. Zanron, I'll make you a cake. I'll make one. I have a good idea. I love baking. I love cooking. I love putting things together that, when you eat them, they're delicious. Tina, what is the best piece of travel advice? I'll get to that. That's a very good, it's a great question. I love to bake. You know what I really like to cook a lot, and it's simple, and it's probably something, I don't know. I love making French toast. I love French toast. I love making it. It's just simple. It's easy. It's got really good flavor, good syrup on there, butter. Zanron, I have a really, really, really good idea for a cake. I'll make you a video. Tina, best piece of travel advice I'd like to share from my past experiences. So I've been to 10 different countries, I think, something like that. And I've been to all 48 states except for Alaska and Hawaii. So I've traveled quite a bit. I think for me in general, I think the one thing that was most important that I found about traveling solo, I went all by myself, was I made sure I did a lot of research before I went, like typical. So like when, let's just say Amsterdam, we were talking about it earlier before, but I looked at, maps of the layout of the city to kind of have a general idea of how it's set up, how the transportation system works in that area, and obviously currency, and making sure you get your money ahead of time, things like that. I think just doing your basic general research about the area you're going to. And I also noticed that if you can learn basic language for that area, even if it's just hi, how are you, or anything like that, it definitely helps a lot too. Darren, hey, what's going on? Tina, solo travel versus with a group. Well, the only group travel I ever went on was on a cruise down through the Caribbean, and it was okay. I was, on a boat, you're kind of confined anyway. But I did some group tours in Italy and things like that. They were fine. I like to go by myself. I just like to basically make my own plan and do my own thing. Zanron, I have not been to Yellowstone, but I would love to go. Tina, yeah, I mean, the only thing is, like, I mean, when I travel solo, there's, you got to be very careful when you're in these places because you don't really know what's going on. Believe it or not, I don't go out late at night if I'm solo traveling. I drink, if I do drink anything, it is during the day. I don't really go out at night solo because that's when bad things happen. Hello, Cotton Candy. How are you? Good to see you. But I mean, just travel advice. Yeah, just do your basic research of wherever you're going. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had this vision when I was in Rome. I wanted to eat breakfast sitting on the Spanish Steps, and my hotel was right near the Spanish Steps in Rome. And so got some coffee, got some Italian pastries, fruit and cheese, of course. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you go to Europe, the buffets at the hotels are amazing. But yeah, you can get so I got all this food, and I went over the Spanish Steps, and I sat there, and just people watched for a good hour and a half. That was a great experience. Tina, traveler or tourist? Well, it's a good question. I mean, I think that if I had more successive trips together, like, if I was to go somewhere every month, I would call myself a traveler. I think because I really only do one, maybe two trips a year, I would probably still fall into that tourist category because I do make sure that I hit all of the tourist spots first. Shardy, what's up? Exotic Filipina, cheers. Great to see you. AZ, my next destination, I'm thinking Asia somewhere, Thailand and or the Philippines. But I also would love to go to Eastern Europe. I just I see there now that YouTube is in the equation. I also hello the Hapsters, thank you for coming. Now that YouTube is in the King Boone in the equation, I kind of look to see where people are not going to make videos. The Hapsters, yeah, I'm sorry. I knew I would have some quality issues. I set it up wrong through YouTube stream. Hopefully I can fix it next time. I was looking through this morning and I set the stream up through my webcam, and like the webcam, if you according to what I found on YouTube, they said that if you set your live stream up with your webcam and then it has to go through the browser rather than doing it as just a regular stream which connects directly to YouTube, I knew I would have a little bit of quality issues, so I apologize. I really like to have good video quality next time. There's a lot to learn when you're setting these things up, and I've never had to deal with computers or anything like that. I was always, for the last 10 years of my last job, I was operating on people. What destination have you found to be overrated from your travel experience? Overrated? I'm not really sure, because a lot of the places that I've gone to, I've had personal interest in, so I've always wanted to go there because of certain reasons. I haven't really been let down yet. One of the most beautiful places and things that I've seen or I saw was I went to Scotland, and I went into the northern part of Scotland, and wow, absolutely beautiful. That was something I loved seeing. Lisa, yeah, heart surgery. These hands were in people. Manny, yeah, it really, it's pretty amazing, how much there is to see in this world. And you try to prioritize it, I guess you want to say, and there's just too much to see. If only we could travel full time everywhere we go. I would love that. That would be amazing. Who knows? Maybe one day, full-time traveling. Then, Tina, I'll be a traveler if I can full-time travel. Zaron, this question is going to sound weird, but how does the ocean look? Does it really stink? People tell me it smells. Low tide, yeah. Parts of the ocean really smell at low tide. I guess a lot of the plants and everything that are decaying underneath the ocean smell. Yeah, Manny, me too. It's a huge dream of mine to just being able to travel. But I mean, and that's the one thing is like even traveling now, you go to places. I have 3 weeks of a year from a vacation from work, so you can only spend a week in one spot, and it's barely enough. Astral Music, what's going on? Hapsters. Making everybody blue. Share your links if you would like. Yeah, Darren, I know. It's tough. You know, all these quarantines wherever you're traveling doesn't make it easy. That's kind of why I decided I was going to go to Puerto Rico, because it's, you know, a province of the United States. The quarantining was very relaxed. And because I was in Puerto Rico, if anything ever happened, I would be able to get home. Sebuana, thanks for coming. Hello, Gwen. Yeah, people are the hapsters. You're right. I mean, the vaccine is going to open up a lot of things, and a lot of entertainment venues I know that I deal with here in Connecticut, as far as my business, as far as the beer business, they are going to have concerts this year. Uncle Elmer, what's going on? They are going to run concerts this summer, and when you buy your ticket online for the show, you have the opportunity to upload your vaccine record, or if you don't have the vaccine, they're going to have a separate area at the venue where they can do rapid testing to let you in. So I don't know. I guess it's a way to kind of have a concert safely in this time, but I know a lot of people are trying to come up with ways to reopen their business. Again, sorry about the pixeling of the camera. I'll fix that for the future. Kind of bothers me a little bit. Seb, you want to get some sleep? You haven't been feeling well. Drop your links if you'd like. Trying to get to everybody. Franceschi, hello. Drinking some iced tea. Straight up tea, baby. Melody. Merlendorf just put out an amazing video. You guys got to check it out. It's out in Utah. Man, the views are spectacular. Tina, what place is top of your bucket list? Bangkok, Thailand, I would say. I just want to eat street food, and it just looks like an amazing place to visit. But I really, really, really want to go to Budapest for some reason. I don't know. It's just, Budapest is cool because it's separated by that river. I forgot the name of the river. But one side is the old city, and then on the other side is the new city, Buda and Pest. And now they are one. So it is like the great combination of old and new, hip, great restaurants, and just old architecture all in one spot. And it just seems like a really, really awesome place to visit. And I heard, like, you know, just overall, Budapest, it's relatively cheap when you're there. And, you know, it looks like a great place to go. Hapsters, yes, I definitely would love to go to the Philippines. I have some friends that live in Leyte that they say I can visit them. I'd love to go to Cebu. I have a friend that lives in Cebu also. I know Cebu's kind of like a bigger city, but I would love to go to the Philippines and check out, province life and eat food with local people. And the hospitality obviously is amazing and just next to none in the Philippines. And I would absolutely love to experience the love of the local people there. Man, I have this dream of just being invited into like a Filipino home where they cook just a ton of food and you're just sitting there and you have a lot of fun. Yeah, Samar or Leyte. Yeah, sure. That would be a lot of fun. Leyte looks beautiful. Thermal baths in Hungary. Yeah, that looks so cool. Just it's like out in the middle of these plazas. You can go into these thermal baths. I think they have Tina. I think they have private thermal baths also, like where you can go and you can pay and spend a day in. But yeah, they look really, really awesome. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting over there. How's everyone doing so far? I hope I'm doing well. Tina, history of Jewish in Budapest. That would be yeah. Oh yeah, they have this. They have this. I want to see this so bad. They have like this monument. It's right down near the river, and it's a bunch of shoes that are kind of bronzed and put into the concrete. And I think that has something to do with the history of the Jewish people in Europe. Yeah, Tina, I saw some pictures of it of that monument, and it looks really cool to check out. But I don't know, just like Manny said before, there's so many places to see and go. I will admit, the one place I'm a little scared or nervous to go to is South America. I don't know why. I just have like this. I think if I was to go to South America for like the rainforests and things like that, I would want to do that as a group trip. I don't know if I would feel comfortable doing that on my own for some reason. I see a lot of, and it could be total propaganda that you see on the news or whatever, but you see a lot of crime and it just kind of gets into your head a little bit. But but I don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. But I would like to go. I haven't been to Mexico. I'd like to check out Mexico, and not so much like Cancun, but Oaxaca or Mexico City. I think that would be fun. Just overall, it'd be a lot of fun. And even and honestly, I want to do a video when it gets a little warmer out of just New Haven, Connecticut, the next town up from me. It's where Yale University is. Not only are there just amazing restaurants, it's very culturally diverse, and the architecture in New Haven's amazing. I mean, it's a town that was been incorporated since early 1600s. Lisa, what am I cooking today? That's a good question. I think for dinner, I'm actually going to make chicken parmesan, and I'll make it over. I have spaghetti. I'll just do some spaghetti and chicken parm. Easy. I forgot to make you mod. Andrew, you should be all set. Thank you for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it better. I just, I hope I can get the video to be a little clearer for you guys. I really, I'm sorry about that. Lisa and I were chatting before the live stream, and that was like my biggest concern was the quality of video, and it's not that great. I apologize. Costa Rica, yeah. Costa Rica is beautiful. Thanks, Tina. Appreciate it. Just so I'm like I just said, I'm a little bummed about the quality of the video, but we'll fix that in the future. I promise. Costa Rica, there's great coffee in Costa Rica, right? But outside of food, I think like one of the biggest things that I've learned just from going around, not even just in traveling, but is to take time to talk to local people, no matter where you go. Hazy, yeah, you're not cold anymore. When you talk to local people, you get the real story of the area. It's really eye opening everywhere you go. Vienna, actually, Vienna in Austria is another place that I want to go, and there's one specific reason why I want to go to Austria, and it's to go to. They have that central coffee house, and it's in this ancient building, and they have this 7-layer cake there that just looks decadent. And literally, I would go to Vienna, Austria, just to eat the 7-layer chocolate cake. Hazy, yeah, it's the culture. The culture is amazing, and that's why, honestly, that's the biggest reason why I would love to go to the Philippines. People are entrenched in their culture, and um, the hospitality, what it seems like over there, from what I've read, is just like, and I mean, just from meeting all of my Filipino friends here, I just the hospitality, and I really, really would love to be immersed into that culture. And of course, great food. Hello, Corral. Thanks for coming. St. Stephen Cathedral. Yeah, it probably is. Wow, 1 hour, 8 minutes. This is went by pretty fast. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, really. Yeah, Vienna. I don't, it seems like me. I haven't done a lot of reading about Vienna, but it seems to be a kind of a closed city. But the thing is, Vienna and Budapest is very close. You can take a train from either or to each city, and it's only like a 2-hour train ride. But I think that would make some really cool videos. But I'm telling you, I want that 7-layer chocolate cake. I do so bad. And a nice coffee. Oh man. Lisa, don't behave. You do whatever you want. Yeah, that would be a good trip. Start in Munich, at least Tina. Start in Munich and head over. That would be really cool. I took a bus. I took a bus in Germany, and it didn't go too well. We were going up through the hills and the mountains, and the bus was swaying, and it was up and down. And I don't do good with that stuff. Like even out on like a fishing boat or something. So I tend to go to the trains. Plus, the trains are freaking awesome over there. They're so fast. Hey, Justine. Hello. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Great to see you. I would like to. So we sell our beer from Two Roads. We sell it over in Europe, and one of our biggest cities over there is St. Petersburg, Russia. They actually they buy a lot of our beer over there. I would love to go to St. Petersburg also. Maybe I could figure out a business trip. Hey, I think I need to go to St. Petersburg to go check on our products and meet our distributors. What do you think, guys? Get a little business trip out of it. That's actually how I out until further notice. Glasgow hours, yeah, I don't know. Uh, he is an animal. Yeah, take it slow. Yeah, build a couple hours here, 3 hours, 5, 10. But yeah, I maybe that's how I ended up going to Scotland. Was I won a sales contest one month to be sent over to Scotland from Two Roads, the company, to pour beer at the Edinburgh Craft Beer Festival. And the owners of the company allowed me to take 2 or 3 days after the beer festival was over to explore over there. So that was a great trip. That was a business trip over in Scotland, and that's where my family's from. My heritage is a little bit of German, but I'm mostly Irish and Scottish. And so I was in the actual area of like where my family was from, which was cool. Darren, really? Have you? Wow, that's awesome. It's so cool. Was it? It's a lot of fun there. St. Petersburg, the just the architecture and everything looks amazing. I bet it's really awesome. I didn't look into the food scene in St. Petersburg yet, but I definitely want to go over there. I think that would be amazing. St. Petersburg, Russia. I would, if I was in Russia, I'd be like, "Whoa, I can't believe I'm here." Just I mean, the history of the country is amazing. I mean, obviously not all positive, but Jay's journey, what's going on, my friend? We got to get together soon. I was thinking maybe today, but then I wanted to do this live stream, so it kind of bites into the time. But we're so close to each other, it'll be easy to make. Yeah, Tina, that church is like right in the center of St. Petersburg. It looks pretty amazing. It reminds me actually of that church. Looks a lot like the one that's up on the hill in Prague. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask anything. I have no problem answering anything. I may have to censor things like I did with Amsterdam, but surprised Ellie's not here. So yeah, I don't know. Hour or 15 minutes have gone by so far. I'll probably probably go till about 2 hours, and I think that would be a good first live stream. 2 hours. What do you think, Lisa? Is that question for me? How much are t-shirts? Yeah, Chilled Moon, you're right. If I was using StreamYard, Ellie would be here. He would be the first one up on the panel, that's for sure. It's probably late at night there anyway. He's probably sleeping. Lisa, I know I kept talking and I forgot to look. I keep forgetting to look. Do I love roller coaster rides? Okay, so I used to. I used to like roller coaster rides. I used to what's my plan for today? I used to like roller coasters a ton. I used to love amusement rides a ton. And then there was this one time. Me and my twin brother, our family, my mom and dad brought us to this amusement park, and we were the only ones on this one ride. It wasn't a roller coaster, but it was the one they make the cups spin really, really fast. And because we were the only did it like twice as much, and the end result was vomit everywhere between the two of us. And ever since that day, I just can't go on amusement rides anymore. They make me sick. It's something about movement, you know. But roller coasters are cool. The one that I would love to go on is I saw the Superman one where you're actually like laying down flat. I thought that one would be kind of cool to check out. Tina, fear of heights? No, I don't. I'm not afraid of heights. I used to be a diver, so I used to dive 1 meter, 3 meter springboard diving, and then I also did some limited 10-meter platform diving. So that was like 33 feet in the air. So no, I'm not afraid of heights. Lisa, they spun us so much in that ride that we just totally white. My mom was like, "Oh my God, we were so sick." Well, yes, this is the first live stream. I've been on other panels before, but this is my first live stream. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Hey, Lonnie Songs, what's going on? Lisa, let's see. So, Andrew, out until further notice, my plans for the day. After this, I actually am going over to my sister's house to visit with my niece and nephew. My niece, she's really cute, Elise. She's been in a couple of my videos, and doing some food reviews, and she loves being in front of the camera. So for Christmas, we bought her a camera. She's 8 years old, and she wants to make videos and put them on YouTube of her reading children's books. So she recorded her first video, I think a week or two ago, and she wants me to go over to show her how to edit. So I'm gonna go over there and maybe hang out there for a little while and just see the family, and then come home, make some dinner, and get ready for work. But tomorrow's gonna be a mess, a lot of snow. Lisa, she's adorable. Yeah, she just sold. It's Girl Scout cookie season, so she just sold 400 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I was like, what? I think I bought a lot. Yeah, she wants to make a YouTube channel. I think that's great. gonna love it. Darren, yeah, thanks, buddy. We're supposed to get like, I don't know, up to 2 feet of snow tomorrow, Tuesday, I believe, and like winds and nor'easter conditions. Not fun. Not fun at all. But she wants to read books, and she wants to do other things like that. But she's a cute girl, and she's very smart. Oh, the Hapsters, yes, please. We need sunshine here in the Northeast. We need it. Okay, I'm on a flight to Hawaii. At the Hapsters, have you been to a luau, like where they, and I don't know the proper words, but where they bury the pig into the sand and cook it and everything. Have you ever been to one of those? I would love to go. I would love to do that. Yeah, out until I watched Darren's premiere. That was awesome. I didn't realize the speed limit out west was 80, and he's driving 100 miles an hour. The one thing that I did talk to Darren about it a little bit, and the one thing he pointed out to me was he didn't have a windshield on his bike, which, I mean, I don't drive a motorcycle, so I don't look at the bike itself. I was watching the video, but he drove that whole entire way, not only into freezing weather, he also didn't have a windshield. He must have had bugs in his teeth. You're right. Oh, really? Hapsters? Yeah. I'd like to see it once. I think it'd be cool. Get out to Hawaii. Aloha. Yeah, that would be cool. Locals. Messiah cooking some steak. Woohoo! Nothing like a good steak. Lady Coach. Lady Coach in the house. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. You guys, it was a lot of fun. I'm really happy that you guys came out to support me. I was nervous, as you know. I've been talking about it for like, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. And I just finally bit the bullet and scheduled it. It's funny because like when I scheduled it, what I was looking for is like all of a sudden, people, it says, oh, someone liked this and they shared this, and you're like, well, no turning back now. You gotta go forward. Thank you, the Hapsters. I'm enjoying it. But the perfectionist in me is still thinking about pixelated video. Lady Coach, we are Team Alien. we were in a stream one day. It was Lady Coach, Lynn, myself, and Murad, and I don't know how it happened, but for 2 hours we talked like aliens. It's pretty funny. This is our Shazbot Mork and Mindy handshake. Hapsters, I'm using my laptop. I have an external webcam, and it is 1080, but I don't think it's. I just don't. I don't know if it's matched up or set properly. So I'll have to I'll have to look into that. Thanks, Darren. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I like talking. I am a little shy at first, but all of you guys, I mean, I feel like you're my friends. So I felt very comfortable today talking to you guys. Lady Coach, yeah, eventually I'll do StreamYard. You know, I'm trying to work on watch hours. I felt, like I said before earlier, I didn't want to do StreamYard or Streamlabs and be distracted from talking to you guys in case something went wrong and all that other BS that goes along with technology. Because I'm not good with it, and it would have taken forever to figure out. But I love this YT Live right now, and just direct communication. It's pretty awesome. A lot of fun. Yeah, Lisa, I'm sure you're very shy. The Gathering, hello, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for coming. Tina, yeah. That would be really awesome if Lisa came up on a StreamYard. Woohoo! She tried a couple times. She tried to get up on POD's panel a couple times. But I don't know, something wasn't connecting. The Hapsters, I think I'm going to use my phone next time, actually. You use that when you do yours, right? Yeah, the Hapsters, it is nerving. I don't know. I've been thinking about it all week. I was like, all right, just relax, be yourself. And I'm in a groove right now. I feel great. Sean Williams in the house. What's up? Sean was one of my first YT friends. One of my first subscribers. My Suburban Adventures, hello. Wow, awesome people. Great people in the chat. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for coming so much. Can't wait to do another one in the future. I'm hooked. I'm hooked to live stream. I am going to be doing some live stream walkabouts and things like that too. Right near the beach. It's not a Hawaii beach, but it is a local beach. So, I mean, to walk down. I did one video. I did a video actually down. I think it was my first 90 days of YouTube video. I did out on one of the piers at the beach down near my house. So I do plan on doing some walkabout live streams too, which I think would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I like that too, because if I do a walking stream, it actually feel like I'm kind of traveling. Also, it gives me that good feeling. And there's really so many cool cities around here that have great architecture. Like I was saying before, with New Haven being right next door, it's really a cool city. And it's Yale University, and there's just a lot of people around all the time. Suburban Adventures, that's okay, no problem. Yeah, and it's literally an hour drive into New York City. My first video ever was a New York City video. And I look back at, oh my God, I look back at some of the, my first videos, and already I laugh at them, and everyone's like, oh, wait until you look back. Hello, Blessed Foods. Rich Cell, thanks for coming. I look back at some of the first videos and like the editing, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny. I would have done this differently. I would have done that differently. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should, maybe I should take that video down and re-edit it and put it out. And I'm just, yeah, I'm going to leave it. But yeah, my first video was a New York City video, which was pretty cool. It was fun. Hong Kong Explorer, hello. Great to see you. Hong Kong Explorer, you should hook up with my friend Sheila. She's Adventures. She's over there in Hong Kong. You would get along, have a great time together. Hong Kong. That was actually that's one place I'd like to visit too. Hong Kong seems pretty cool. So I have a friend. His name is Adam Snare, and he's a comedian. He's just starting to actually build his repertoire, so to speak. He's working on his first 15 minutes, and he's been up and performed at Mohegan Sun Casino at the comedy place there. But eventually, we were chatting. I went to college with him. We were chatting, and he was like, "Hey, maybe I could do a comedy show on your YouTube channel." So I'm going to set that up. It's not going to be anytime soon. I want to get comfortable with obviously doing live streams, but that's something in the future that I would like to set up too. He wants to do a comedy show for you guys. I think that would be fun. I told him, I said, Adam, I was like, I would love to do that. I go, but like as well as I do, you feed off of the crowd. I was like, I don't think you're going to be able to hear anybody laughing. But I don't know. I think that would be cool to do some different things. Maybe have okay, my friend, I'm being summoned. We are going out for a drive. Great to see you. Finally live streaming. Yeah, looking forward to the next one. Thank you, the Hapsters. Thanks for coming. I think everybody here appreciates the Hapsters and for what they do. I mean, she's great. Her food videos are absolutely amazing. It's really, I mean, she's a great cook. My ring light just went out. Love, love, love. Thanks for coming. I'm looking forward to Ivy World's video of the unboxing of the Hawaii package. I think that's going to be amazing. It'll be some cool stuff. I think Darren got a Hawaii box. But 1 hour, 34 minutes. Wow, amazing. Time just flies by. Thank you all for coming. Seeing everyone in here takes the stress off a little bit. So, I mean, I'll go to 2 hours, and I think we'll call it quits then, and then hopefully I can end the stream and save it and not lose everything. Lady Coach, you're not late. You come when you can come. No big deal. I'm going to make sure. I mean, this isn't really a good convenient time for the Philippines. I know there's a lot of people that said they wanted to come, but they couldn't because it's, basically, well, it's not basically, it is in the middle of the night over there. So I'll try to figure that out in the future. But for me today, this was the best time for me. Team Alien. Yeah, Darren, I'm having fun. 2 hours goes by a lot. It's going by quick. So just a little warning to throw it out there. Now that I'm comfortable doing this, you're going to see me on your panels. Lisa, yeah, I plan on doing live streams weekly, and now, in the future, I will, maybe have a little bit more of a plan. And I would like to try to use my phone next time to do the live stream rather than this webcam. See you, Lonnie Song. Thank you so much for coming. Really, really appreciate you and your time. Thank you very much. I hope to see you soon. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, so that's what's going on. I mean, it's just first live stream. It's a great day here, Connecticut. And looking forward to the Super Bowl next week. It's going to be fun. We always have a party. My friends having people over, socially distanced, of course. And, I'm looking forward to baseball season starting. I'm a huge sports fan. I'm looking forward to that. These t-shirts, the Two Road shirts, I don't know. I think they're $18, $20, but I can probably hook you up. I have a budget that I can use in our company store for purchases. So if you want a shirt, just let me know. And not anytime soon, but I did have a couple of logos made, and the Zeekman logo, and I put a new logo that I've been putting at the end of my videos lately for stickers. Eventually I'll have shirts, but that's a long time from now. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Lady Coach Small, you got it. No problem. I do have, I was talking to Darren about it a little bit. I do have these little business cards that I had made up with the logo and YouTube on it. And when I was in Puerto Rico, I put those cards everywhere. I put them everywhere. I gave them to everybody, and it made a huge difference in my channel, not only with views, but now Puerto Rico subscribers are now 10% of my overall subscribers. So for a little, I was only in San Juan, and I got a ton of subscribers from that area. I think I'm at 1,400, so it's like 140 to 150 people subscribe to the channel just by handing out these little cards. Yeah, it made a huge difference. Lady Coach handing them out, like people looked at them and used them rather than throw them in the garbage, which it made a huge difference. It turned my channel around, like from struggling to growing. Because I found myself a lot of times when I would be filming, or I would be, I always ask if I can film, of course, as you guys know. But at the end, they'd be like, "Oh, well, what's your channel name?" And I would say, "Oh, it's Zeekman." And they'd be like, "Oh, okay." And they would walk away. I was like, they're not going to remember. No, they're not going to go to the channel. So, yeah, I had these business cards made up from Vistaprint. I got them within 3 days, and it made a huge difference. And especially if you do travel videos, you know. I'll go get one. I'll show you. I'll grab one. I'll show you. Okay, not that you're going to be able to see it because the video is bad, but they're just like this. It says Zeekman. It just has the YouTube, my Facebook, and Instagram. The back is blank. I didn't pay to have that on there, but I just hand this out to people. I am wearing pants. Good call, Pinoy. Yeah, so it just says the channel name on the top, and it has the 3 social medias on the bottom. Made a huge difference. Huge difference. I do have pants on. But even I put those on community boards. Like if I'm at, if I'm going grocery shopping, they have those boards where you can pin your business card. I put it up there. I put them in anywhere I can pin the card. I put it on there. Lisa, no, not today. I twerked in your video. I twerked in your video, in the Sakatumi cake video. That counts. Yeah, these were cheap too. They weren't very expensive at all. I mean, I think maybe I got 500. I think they were like $15. Pinoy, yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, my good friend Jason Rupp, check out his channel. He's got 340,000 followers, 350 maybe. But everywhere whenever I would hang out with him, he would always hand these cards out with his channel on it, and I was like, I'm doing that. Messiah. Wow, what a great turnout. I'm really happy. I really appreciate everyone coming out. It's been a lot of fun. I'm actually really comfortable the whole time. Not even nervous, a little nervous in the beginning. I just didn't want anything to go wrong. Maybe one day I'll graduate to the level of like the Hapsters and do a live cooking or something. But that's a little ways down the road. I have a friend. His name is Benny, and he's in a local band in the area called the Alpaca Gnomes. Check them out. I mean, they're from Connecticut. They're literally the local band. Everyone has them play at their weddings, and Benny does some local acoustic singing also. And he had mentioned that he would want to potentially come up and play on my channel also. So that's something that I would like to do. He's very, very talented acoustic guitar player. Lisa, you can cook with me anytime. You can cook in the kitchen. We can cook in the living room. We can cook in the bedroom. We can cook anywhere you want, baby. Now you're starting to get me on the to turn the corner, Lisa. Oh man. We just got to, we just got to not use a lot of oil in our cooking. That's the thing. We got to no oil. It's all au natural food. That is. All natural foods. Wow, went by so fast. But yeah, I don't. That's what's going on. I mean, I'm really looking forward to sharing a lot more this year with everybody. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to being up on a lot more of your panels and just being a lot more involved with everybody. Hong Kong Explorer makes really good rice cakes and cupcakes. Really, I love rice cakes. Messiah, what else are you cooking with the steak? Potatoes and something else? Alpha Music. Hey, what's going on? It's great to see you. Thank you for coming. Alpha, I'm doing great. Yeah, this is my first live stream, and we're all just kind of hanging out, talking, and trying to have a good time here. Alpha Music. What am I cooking today? This morning, I actually went to a diner right down the street. It's a Mexican food diner, and I got huevos rancheros. I didn't cook it, but that's what I had for breakfast. I go there every Sunday. This afternoon for dinner, I will be making chicken parm with spaghetti. Pretty easy. Pretty easy to make. Simple, simple. Simple, simple. But yeah, go visit. Like I said before, I'll go visit with the fam a little bit, and then come back and cook, and then get ready for work. Work on a Monday. Monday's our computer day, so it's catching up from the weekend. We have a regional manager conference call at 1 usually. That's about a half hour, and then finish the day on the computer. That's the way a Monday goes. Sales data. Alpha, what type of cuisines do I love the most? That's a great, oh man. Obviously I love food. I want to say my ultimate overall favorite food is obviously probably Italian food. Just because it's probably the most type of, I've eaten a lot of Italian food, so I love it. I've really recently been getting into a lot more spice. I love spicy food. So recently I've been getting into more Thai food, spicy food, a lot of Indonesian food. I like spicy food. I've been getting into that. Lisa, have you made a butter beer pound cake? No, I haven't. No. I would love to, though. Let me tell you, after making that sakatimi cake and I used the hand mixer the whole time, that was hard to make. There was so much that went into that. And of course, I took your advice. I bought that counter mixer, and it made a world of difference already. Alpha Music, yeah, I am in the United States. I'm in Connecticut. Colum, yeah, huevos rancheros. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. I'm actually going to put a short video out on it after this stream. I gotta put it together and send it out. It's gonna be one of those new shorts videos. The place is awesome. They use all fresh ingredients. It's really amazing. And I've been going there for years. The people in there are awesome. And it's called Four Burritos here in West Haven, Connecticut. Huevos rancheros. Caleb, what's cool about like where I eat the huevos rancheros is it's authentic. Like it's like if you were in Mexico to get it. It's not like the Americanized version. And I make these tacos with it and you eat them and it just really tastes great. Yeah, Alpha Music. I am. I love Asian cuisine. I love the flavors, the spices, the cooking techniques. The only thing that I haven't used in the kitchen, which I don't have, and my kitchen really isn't big enough to use, is a wok. I would love to get maybe a smaller one, but using a wok I think is key to have for like some certain Asian cuisines to actually make them, which I think maybe I'll invest in. The spiciest food I ever ate. Oh man. It's a good question. I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. I've eaten straight up, I mean, not like a dish, but I've eaten straight up 100% a ghost pepper raw. And that was pretty freaking hot. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit, my friend Ernie, he loves spicy food too. And every year, well, we didn't last year, but it doesn't matter. But every year we would have this picnic and he would make this ghost pepper chicken. And I would be the only one that could eat it. Yeah, Hong Kong, spaghetti, pizzas, Italian food. I went to this really, really, really cool Italian restaurant in Florence where they had like this romaine cheese wheel, and it was like hollowed out in the middle, and they would cook the pasta, and they would bring it out, and they would toss it in the cheese wheel, and then put it on the plate. It was a really cool, inventive way of like sort of like a mac and cheese type of thing, but it was in Florence and it was 100% legit, man. And the flames are coming up and it was awesome. It was cool. Yeah, Alpha Music. I need to get a small wok. I mean, you really need it to cook properly. You can kind of wing it a little bit, but it's just not the same. Lasagna is my absolute favorite food. I love lasagna. I like it with meat. Actually, it was cool. When I was in Venice, I went to this restaurant in Venice where they had a deal where you could get a 6-course authentic Italian meal. And when they mean authentic, they were cooked to specifications of like, way back when. And one of the courses in this meal in Venice was traditional Italian lasagna. And the traditional Italian lasagna is not like what you get here in the United States. It's not layered with red sauce and meat. It's actually a white sauce, and it's layered with these round pieces of pasta, and it was pretty cool. It was good to eat that. It's something true to style to lasagna. Yeah, fish and chips is amazing. I love it. Beer, fish and chips, amazing. I had some really great fish and chips when I was in Scotland. Hong Kong Explorer, Thai food's amazing. Yeah. Which is really good. I like the Thai food. I haven't tried it yet, and the only reason why I kind of have been putting it off is what is it? Some Tim salad, spicy papaya salad. I have a few Thai places around here that make it, but I want to have it for the first time when I'm in Thailand, which hopefully will be this year sometime. Some Tim, I think. Yeah, Alpha lasagna. I mean, you can do it the American way, and it tastes great. But to do it traditionally and to make it really awesome, it takes some time. Takes a lot of effort. Kimchi salad. I don't know if it's kimchi. It's Thai. It's papaya salad. That's how I know it as. But yeah, I mean, food is life. That's for sure. I mean, just it's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not going to say all cooking techniques are the same, but you can see the relevances of cooking throughout the world, and just getting different flavors everywhere you go is pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely, exactly, Alpha, and that's when when I travel or when I go places, I try not to go to the modern local places, local touristy places. I always try to go down the beaten path. And I always ask people, where can I go to get the most authentic flavors and food? Lisa, I have made ice cream. I love making ice cream. It, it's it's so good. My favorite. I mean, I love just a really dark, rich chocolate ice cream. I love it. Hello, Kelly. Thanks for coming. I love just really rich chocolate ice cream, but I do love coffee ice cream. I love that also. So good. It's something I would like. I actually haven't, which I should. Maybe I'll make a video. Making ice cream. I would love to do that with my niece and nephew. I think that would be a lot of fun. But it's funny. It's like no matter where you go in the world and you eat, you're like, oh, I'm going to make that at my house. And it's funny. And the reason why I laughed, it's funny, is because you can never make it. You can never make it the quality of food that you eat somewhere else in another part of the world. Rocky Road, yeah, I like Rocky Road. It's all right. I don't like a lot of stuff in my ice cream. I just like ice cream. I mean, the gelato I had in Italy was, oh my god. It's not considered ice cream, but man, oh, it was so good, so creamy. Lisa, what's your favorite ice cream? Waffle Mountain ice cream? Huh, I'll look it up. Snacks at 3. Oh, wow. See, that's what I love. Like Besides thing, you know, and when she was in the Philippines, they would have snack at 3 and relax. From being in the rice field, they would warm rice cake and cold lemon juice. I would love to do that. I would love to be out in the field and learning how to do all that, and then at 3 o'clock enjoy that snack, that treat. Both. I'd like to make it and eat it. Wow, 2 hours. Alpha, yeah, I am. A lot of this food talk. Buttermilk strawberry ice cream. Oh my God. I bet it's amazing. Buttermilk. Anything buttermilk is better. Messiah steak. Mm-mm. Messiah, do you cook it in the oven, or do you have a grill pan, or do you fry it up a little bit? Yeah, churros. Oh man, churros are so good. Cinnamon, little cinnamon sugar. I like that combo. Actually, in that last video I made was the ramen noodle omelet video, and I used a little more of savory ingredients. I used the green onion, broccoli, and then I made the cheese sauce. It was pretty. It had definitely full flavor, but I would like to try to make a dessert ramen noodle omelet, and I was thinking churros actually is a good example. I was thinking of using maybe some cinnamon, sugar, and try to incorporate those flavors into the omelet. I think that would be cool. Alpha, my best food experience. Oh yeah. I got to tell you, when I was in Florence, Italy. This, this it was it's really unbelievable. I was in Florence and I was walking around trying to find a small local place to eat dinner. I stumbled across this store or restaurant that was open. It was tiny, had maybe 10 seats in the whole entire restaurant. And I went in and I had they had a 6-course legit straight up Italian meal, and it was cheap. Each course came with a glass of wine that was paired with each course. It started out with a small aperitif with, like a little glass of wine. It graduated into a huge charcuterie platter as the next course, paired with certain wines. And then it went into a fish course after that. And you're like, holy man, this is so much. But obviously all of the food was cooked perfectly. After the fish course was a pasta course. Oh, and before the fish, there was a salad course, then the fish, a pasta course, and then dessert. And then after dessert, when they brought you your bill, they gave you Italian cookies and coffee. So it was, 6 or 7 courses, hit every spot on the palate, between an appetizer, fish, pasta, charcuterie, wine with each course, and it was only like $45 or $50 total. It was amazing. I was like, this is nuts. And and then after, you finish with I finished the whole entire meal, not only with the cookies and the Italian cookies and the coffee, but I also had a Negroni, which I love Negronis. But yeah, Alpha, that was probably the best food experience I had. You know, all the food was cooked perfectly, great Italian wines, just amazing food. Spicy ice cream? Hey, the world there's no limits to food, Messiah. You can make spicy ice cream. Little cayenne pepper. Lady Coach, power to the left, power to the right. You got it. I've never had apple and pear soup. There's a Korean soup that I'm dying to try. I looked into how to make it, and it's very complex. But I don't even remember the name of it. But it's a cold soup. It's a cold Korean soup. One of my ex-girlfriends was Korean, and she was always telling me about it, and I should try it. But yeah. All right, guys, we'll go probably another, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then head out. I want to go over and I want to go help my niece with her videos. She wants to learn how to edit. But I really appreciate everyone coming. Hey, Wits World, what's going on? It's great to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, front and back, front and back. Front, back, front, back. I hope everyone enjoyed their time. I really appreciate your time spent with me. Overall, you guys are all awesome. All my friends are here. I really appreciate it. It's just really a lot of fun talking about, you know, things that I've done, and you get to know me a little bit. Lisa, I don't know if she set up her channel yet, but I'll send something out when I when I get over there. She just started getting things together, so. But yeah, I'm not sure. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. I learned from all of you guys. I learned from watching and watching you guys, that's for sure. Darren and Panoy and Lady Coach, everybody here. Messiah, just learned a lot from watching you guys. Tina, thank you so much for coming. Thanks for all your great questions. Looking forward to chatting more. Yeah. Team Beniscus is on tonight doing the POD fundraiser, so make sure you check them out. Tina, is that still going on tonight? The fundraiser live stream? See Wits World 6 p.m. live stream, 900, celebrating 900. Is that tonight? Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it, buddy. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Wish the video was better, but whatever. Figure that out. Dry salted fish. Next week, yeah. Thanks, Hong Kong. Yeah, next week, if I do a stream, it will not be Sunday. It's the Super Bowl here in the United States, but it maybe probably Saturday at some point, maybe Saturday. Maybe Friday. Fridays usually are good for me too, but we'll figure it out. It's hard to kind of schedule around everyone, you know, without trying to, I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything. Yeah, which world? Yeah, you'll get there. Just keep pushing. Don't give up. I almost gave up. I'm so glad I didn't. Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. So I definitely will not be going live next Sunday. I don't know. Look for something maybe during the week, and probably next Saturday. I think that's probably going to be the best time. So, all right, guys. I got about, I don't know, 4 minutes or so, and we'll go to like 3:15 here. 5 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Yeah, Lisa, probably the same time. I would assume 1 o'clock. I do want to do a stream during the week, in the evening this week too, because I feel bad. I want to get some of the Filipino friends, who I respect dearly, to come and hang out. Ina Clark, hey, what's going on? Ina, I'm going live, but I'm not sitting on my floor. I'm sitting in my chair, not on the floor. Ina was doing a live, and I was in there, and we were chatting, and she was sitting on the floor doing her live, so I thought it was funny. See you, Hong Kong Explorer. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Ivy. I appreciate that. Yeah. You're a great supporter and friend. I can't wait to meet you soon. Yeah. Power up, Lady Coach. Lady Coach, it's probably really late for Queen Alien Lynn to come on. Thank you, Ina. Appreciate that. All right. So I got 3 videos coming out in the next couple weeks. One is, like I mentioned before, the spicy, hazy, cheesy nachos. That'll be a premiere. And then I have a couple smaller videos. I have a gadget review video. That's a pretty neat item. It's a survival item with some cool gadgets. And then I'll have a beer review coming out soon. Since I started doing beer reviews, I'm getting beer in the mail and at work, and I have so much beer now to review, which is cool. But yeah, so that's like in the near future. I have those 3. I'd like to get some pizza videos from New Haven out. I got to get into a couple restaurants up there. And then I mentioned it before, but they're hard to get in front of. But in New Haven, there's a place called Louis' Lunch, and they are in the National Registry as the first place in the country to invent the hamburger. And they still cook their hamburgers in the original grills from the late 1800s. So I'd like to get a video done there. It's just hard to get in there. They're really busy all the time. So yeah, so that's what I got going on now with the Zeekman channel. So we got some videos coming up, future travel to Toronto eventually, and then who knows from there, but maybe Thailand later on in the year, maybe the Philippines. So I wanted to thank everyone for showing up and coming. I really appreciate your support. You guys are amazing friends, amazing people in general, not just with YouTube, but just overall. You guys are amazing, and I really want to thank you again for coming. Hey, Ed. Ed's Vlogs, we're wrapping up here, but I really appreciate you coming to the live stream. And so we're going to kind of end it here. And again, you know, like I just said, I really, really appreciate everybody for coming. It's been a really awesome time. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Ed, yeah, I think I got you. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe next week we'll go a little longer. You know, I had some family stuff to do this afternoon, so just figured 2 hours, a little over 2 hours now, would be good for the first one. So. All right. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to end now. I guess I just hit this button. I don't know. Punoy, do I just hit the button? End stream. Oh, no problem, Ed. No problem. Yeah. I'll go longer next time probably too, so that'll make it a little easier too. You can come whenever you want. Thank you, Ivy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. A little nervous, but things are good. All right. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I'm gonna end now, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys around YouTube live streams and watching all of your videos. So thank you very much. Really appreciate everybody, and thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.